And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Hi everybody, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Boston Celtics. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Well, the Warriors had an unusual opportunity, retain a championship core while adding star-caliber youngsters. To maximize their success, the team has invested heavily in player development. That requires some changes in the coaching staff, but Brian, the new energy and the ideas have been a positive.
All right, Allie, thanks. A battle of two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot. And for the Warriors, all three shooters are out there. The splash triplets, Curry, Clay, and Poole. Draymond Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Here's Tatum. That one is off. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Pass to Poole. Green with the ball. Curry finds Green. Poole outside. 5 on the clock. The baseline J. Tries again. And it's finished off inside by Green.
This is the energy that Green provides. Just flat out refuses to give up on any play.
Smart passes to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Thompson. Tatum with it. Now Wiggins defending. Tatum gets the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Curry. Thompson outside to the paint. And Wiggins gets it to go. The assist by Thompson.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Wiggins passes to Curry to the inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Smart against Curry. And here's Brown for 3. The Warriors pull it in. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
That one's good for 2. Green's got 6.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now here's Horford. Pass to Tatum. And it's Poole with a rebound. The Warriors have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And here is Green. Curry finds some space. And again, it's Golden State.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Williams. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Klay Thompson. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. He rifled that one in from distance. Curry's got his second basket.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And the Celtics call time here. He's checked in for the Warriors. DiVincenzo comes in for Poole. Williams is checked in for Boston. Brogdon comes in for Jason Tatum. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brogdon, the pass to Smart. Now here's Williams. Outside Brogdon. Horford, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Brogdon. Kick out to Brown. Shot to stop the run. The shot off that time. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Green, the pass to DiVincenzo. 1:58 left to play in the first. Outside Curry. The three. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish. Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Here's Curry. Give him 8. Pass to Kuminga. Lets the three fly. Boston with a rebound. 1:10 left in the first. Smart passes to Williams. Now Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Another miss by Brown. Golden State has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Wiggins passes to Curry. Kuminga with a screen on Smart. The 3 from Curry. That one doesn't drop, and it's Boston the other way. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
That one goes in.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Smart against Curry. Horford with a steal. And here's Brown. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brown's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors ahead, up 8. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The Celtics, 8.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors? Now Poole. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. On the floor for Boston. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Derek White. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Boston trailing. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Thompson, no good. Boston shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Williams. Now here's Tatum. And there's the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Klay Thompson picks one up.
The length and athleticism of Tatum is something else. Like, you can't blame the D for fouling him there. That's just something that's going to happen.
First one falls.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
And so Tatum nails both of them. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. And Looney with the slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Tatum. 6 points for him. Shoots over Thompson. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Back to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now here's Tatum. There's the drive. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Falls for Tatum. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
And And so Tatum nails both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The Warriors leading. Right side, DiVincenzo. Poole for three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Williams with the screen. Gallinari the pass to Williams. The kick to Tatum. Gallinari with a screen on Thompson. Tatum inside. Looney's there, and it's Tatum missing. Golden State is gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Poole, the pass to Looney. Back to Poole. From deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's White. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Timeout called, the Warriors. Will go with a different look here. Green's checked in for Wiseman. Wiggins comes in for Looney. Kuminga, he's checked in for Poole. And it's Curry in for DiVincenzo. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Thompson with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Smart against Curry. Here's Brogdon. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Now here's Curry. Give him 8 points now. Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. Kuminga with a screen on Smart. Curry passes to Kuminga. And they pick up 2. And the Warriors lead by 4.
And the basketball IQ that Curry possesses is special. Capable of shredding the defense in a screen roll.
Pass to Brown. There's 1:17 left in the second period. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. Smart against Curry. Thompson outside. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Brown can't hit.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Boston trailing. Pass to Horford. Williams on the wing. And here's Brown for three. Again, Brown missing.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Green. And that one's good. Green's got 8 points.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
Brown passes to Williams. Outside Brogdon. Horford, a screen on Thompson. Brogdon from outside. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And the Warriors shooting pretty well at 45%. All 3 shooters are out there. The splash triplets, Curry, Clay, and Poole. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
A big part of his game offensively. Green fantastic at the pick and roll game.
Smart passes to Horford. There's Tatum with the 3. Unable to get that one. And Golden State will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better." Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks.
You love Thompson's dedication to the game. He's dealt with some tough injuries, but he never stopped looking ahead. Always focused on making his return to the court.
And he drops the first. Both free throws good from Thompson. And the Celtics shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Smart for 3. Not going to go that time. Wiggins with it. Guarded now by Smart. Fires the 3. Curry, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Tatum. Williams has got his first points of the night.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Poole, the pass to Curry. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Tatum against Thompson. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And here's Curry. He's got 11. Outside, Green. Curry against Smart. 4-3. Curry with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Tatum finds Horford. Looking to get it going. Brown can't hit. Golden State is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third.
When we talk about guys who broke out during the 2021-22 season, Jordan Poole might be at the top of that list, going from a nice rotation player to a legit NBA scorer.
Now here's Smart. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Horford against Wiggins. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. The rebound by Wiggins. Talking about Jordan Poole. His confidence never wavered, Richard.
No, remember, Poole shot 33% his rookie season. Lots of people kind of wrote him off, but Jordan's always believed in his game. Took advantage of the injuries to Clay and Steph, grabbing those extra shots.
Now here's Tatum. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Horford. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Brown for 3. Good. And it's Horford who picks up the assist. Brown's got 7.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Fans, give it up for the Warriors Youth 15.
Make some changes. Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. Kuminga comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's DiVincenzo in for Poole. A big group substitution here for Boston. Williams is checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Horford. Brogdon's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's White in for Smart. White against Curry. Looney. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
This man sees everything on the court. Curry just dropping dimes out there.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Tatum. Give him 8 points now. Now Brogdon. Looney with some nice D. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Off the mark there with a 3.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now here's Brogdon. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Here's DiVincenzo. Outside Curry. Jacks up a three. No good that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Brogdon, the pass to White. Here's Gallinari. Gallinari with a screen on DiVincenzo. Outside for Gallinari. No good on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Wiggins against Gallinari from deep three-point range. And the Warriors get it back. Fires for three. That won't go either for Curry.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And it's Brogdon missing. The Warriors leading. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
Count it.
Well, Brogdon was not messing around there. The defense is right up on him, and he still finds the finish.
White against Curry. From the arc. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Boston, Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the one spot. Tatum passes to Horford, his first shot attempt. It's rebounded by Golden State. They've led by as many as 14. And here's Thompson for three. He's off on that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Smart outside. Horford, a screen on Thompson. Horford outside. The three is up. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. The Warriors shooting just 35% for the floor. Poole outside. Pass to Green. It goes again. His sixth basket in 7 tries.
So much focus inside from Draymond, even while being hacked.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Horford finds Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. And it's Poole with a rebound. And here are the Warriors now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Here's Brown, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Brown's coach once told him, you have to want the rebound, and he has certainly stepped up his effort on the glass over the last few years.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Wiseman, he's checked in for the Warriors. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball and take our time and play D, this game is ours.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Thompson against Tatum. Poole. Nice D from Brown. The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. And it's Tatum missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. DiVincenzo can't hit. Boston's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Brown passes to Smart. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Horford finds Williams. 6 to shoot. Back to Horford. And the shot goes in. Horford's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, nothing new for Horford. He knows how to score against tough coverage.
Poole against Brown. Poole with the ball. From deep. The rebound, Celtics. Smart outside. Pass to Tatum. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. From deep. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Make some changes. Wiggins comes in for Wiseman, and it's Curry in for Poole. Wiggins outside. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm balling?
And Boston has possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Now here's Tatum. Williams a screen on Thompson. Here's Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul. Just too little.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
This is why this team wants Tatum to get fouled. They trust him down the stretch.
And so he makes both from the line.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
Curry against Smart. From deep three-point range. Here's Thompson. Out to DiVincenzo. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Smart. And here's Curry for 3. The shot misses. And Boston going the other way now. Here's Smart. There's a minute 26 left in the final quarter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Klay Thompson picks one up.
Yeah, coach has to love that it's Tatum at the line. He's such a clutch performer.
First one drops, and that brings him within 2 here.
Well, look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 1:21 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Smart against Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The Celtics have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this 4th quarter. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Tatum. Money.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Green with a screen on Smart. Here's Curry. Oh, he nails it!
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. There's 31 seconds left to play in the 4th. Poole, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. Here's Tatum. Floats one up. Nice D from Thompson. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And so it's Golden State with it. They've led by as many as 14. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
At the line for the Dubs, Stephen Curry, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2.
And he's a lights-out free throw shooter. Curry comes alive from here when the game is on the line.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
And the Celtics call time here. They're behind by 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter here. It's Smart on the wing. Williams passes to Tatum. Now Brown. 3-pointer. No good from 3-point range. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
At the line for the Warriors, Jordan Poole. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did.
And so it's Golden State winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.